I'm not actually René van Pelt. René is a little bit under the weather. I'm Wiebe Martin Winja, or Martin. I'm the Chief Technical Officer of FintechFans, and I will present our project to you in a couple of minutes. So, a couple of years ago, in 2012, around that time, we started working as a payment service provider, so doing internet payments and third-party banking here in the Netherlands. And we were the first, with Kantani, we were the first to allow Bitcoin transactions here in the Netherlands. And this was very interesting, and it worked very well for a couple of years. And then this was sold to Molly Payments, which you might have heard of. But then we started looking for new endeavors, new opportunities. And one of the problems we always had was finding good personnel, finding experts that worked well. And so this is why FintechFans was born. And we were not the only ones with this problem. And this is why in the last year, FintechFans has grown to become the largest job platform geared towards financial technologies in the world. However, the fintech job opportunity market is completely ruled by the recruiter. And recruiters are people that suck up information about who would like to work and companies that are looking for people, but they keep this information completely to themselves because they try to earn money by getting paid to release only a little bit of this information. But actually, you yourself are a lot better at deciding whom you would like to work with. And also, these recruiters are quite expensive. And nowadays there are some online platforms which you can use to either hire freelance work or find new people for your jobs. However, these are also paid and often quite expensive. And I mean, even places like LinkedIn require you to pay to find out who is actually viewing your profile. And we really think this is a bad thing. We would really like this system to be a lot more transparent and a lot more cheap, and to have it be from everyone. So this is why we are creating a decentralized freelance marketplace. On here, companies and specialists are able to connect directly with each other without any man in the middle. And there are no hidden costs, only the very basic cost that is outlined in the smart contract we are going to create. And the system is completely transparent. All the data on there is visible to everyone and shared with everyone. And you can see who has worked together in the past. This is very quickly, in a nutshell, how it works. A company can create a job listing, an advertisement, and this costs a little bit of FintechCoin, Fink, the new token we're going to introduce. And then specialists can respond to this job listing if they like the company and they like this particular job. And the company can then make a selection of who they actually want to work with. And then when the parties have finished working together, then the advertisement is closed and the parties are able to review one another. And this part is very important. Parties will always create a review with a 5-star rating and a little bit of text, because this allows them to receive some of the spent FintechCoin back. So a company pays a little bit to place the advertisement, but most of this is returned part to the company and part to the specialist. And because everyone is creating these reviews of with whom they've worked together, we create a very strong, high-quality data store of the history of collaboration between the different parties. And this allows you to be very clear and very mindful of whom you can work with and whom you would like best for a specific job. And this is why our new platform is so cool, so nice. So how we are going to build this? As I said, I'm the technical officer, so here's a little bit of technical background for you. We're going to build this on top of the Ethereum blockchain, because right now Ethereum is the most mature blockchain on which you can build smart contracts. And our smart contract infrastructure is basically split in 3 parts. We have the FintechCoin contract, which is our token, which is completely ERC20 compliant, which means that you can just trade it and use it like any other token on top of Ethereum. And then we have the Tokensale contract, which is very interesting during the initial coin offering, the crowdfunding, and afterwards that the work of that contract is done. And finally, we have the marketplace contract, and we will create new versions of this contract once new functionality is introduced. Of course, for the people that don't know a lot about blockchain and don't have the special software installed in their computer, we're also creating a decentralized application and a web interface to which they can browse the platform directly. And this is also nice for search engines, so they can find the content as well. And of course, for programmers who would like to use our data, there is a simple REST API they can use to do that. So this is a platform that we want to build for the community and by the community. And that means that we try to crowdfund it completely. And therefore, we've started with a pre-sale that started at the end of November, and it continues on until the end of March. And during this time, companies are able to join in our effort. And then in the month of April, we will hold our public token sale, during which time anyone with an Ether wallet can join in and help us to create this dream. So we require at least 1 million euros to make this happen, which right now during our pre-sale we're already at 300,000 euros. So it is very exciting to see how this all moves forward. We really look forward to hear more from you, and I also really look forward to your critical questions, and please join us in making the system more effective and allowing people to work where they would like to work. Thank you very much.